Coffee first, then eggs. That's what I say. Coffee. Oh, yep. That's nice. Today, we've got another cooking in the kitchen video. And we're gonna make the best scrambled eggs. Now you can use these scrambled eggs on toast, and on anything you want really. I like to have them on toast. For this recipe, you're gonna need only a few things, because it's not what's in the eggs that makes it so good, it's the technique that's used. And that's what I'm about to show you today. So this is what you need. Eggs. Eggs, look at those eggs. You're gonna need some milk. Milk. Gonna need some olive oil. Olive oil. You're gonna need a bowl and a mixing apparatus. That's it. Now let me show you how to put it together. Alright, into a bowl. Now it depends on how many people you're cooking for, but you want to use generally 2 to 3 eggs per person. So I'm just cooking this for myself and someone else. So I'm just going to make this for 2 people. Alright, so crack the eggs in, yolks and everything. That one had a bit of an accident. So if you have a bit of an accident, you just get your mixing apparatus. You just get the shell out. Come on, come out of there. It's always better to use a spoon to get the shells out. Alright, last one. Now that you got the eggs in there, it's time to add a little bit of milk. Not too much, just a little bit. Now some people say that you don't need milk and you shouldn't use milk. I like to use milk because it makes the eggs a little bit more fluffy and they go a lot further, and I like it. Alright, now here comes the tricky part. It's all about mixing it correctly, because too much, it kills the scrambled eggs, and too little, it doesn't work. So you need to do it just perfectly. You get your mixing apparatus and you put it in there and you give it a little light mix around, light mix. And try and burst all the different egg yolks while you mix it around. Because all we're going to do is burst those egg yolks and just slightly mix it. Most people over mix their scrambled eggs, and that's not what we want to do. Because once you thrash them, it ruins the consistency and it ruins the flavour. So this is what we want. We want eggs that still have, see how it all sticks together as it's separating? It's all very stringy. That's what we want. So you don't want to over mix it. That's it. Perfect. Alright, in the pan you want to put a little bit of olive oil. Not too much, just a little bit. And once it gets heated up, you want to just spread it all around the pan. So that's all nicely covered around the pan now. So the next step is to chuck in your eggs. We've got the eggs. You can see the mixture there. It's not over mixed, which is exactly how you want it. And all you do is you tip it in. And at this stage, I like to tip it in when the pan's not at its hottest point yet. It's like a medium. And then once it starts bubbling like that, that's when it's time to mix it. And all you want to do is move the center out to the ends. And then just scrape it across and let it keep cooking. Just scrape and mix. Scrape and mix. Mixy mixy. Now, when I notice that it's getting too hot and it's starting to stick in the middle, I take it off the heat, but continue the process. It's very important that you take it off the heat at the right times. Otherwise your eggs will be overcooked. And as soon as they get overcooked, they don't taste as good. And And like I said in the beginning of this video, I'm going to show you how to make the best scrambled eggs. And the only way to make the best is to do it the right way, where everything doesn't burn. Everything has to be done perfectly. Alright, so now that we notice that it's cooled down a little bit and nothing's sticking, back on the heat. And I usually do the on and off technique 3 or 4 times. And you'll notice that it's not hot enough that anything's sizzling. You don't want any sizzle. You just want a gradual heat. And you fold it. That's another technique you can use. You fold it in on itself. So now it's getting too hot again, starting to stick, take it off. Keep mixing it around. Now this is almost done. So just go back on one more time. And this time it's only for like a few seconds. Just to get it back up to a temperature so I can do the top again. Flip, off the heat, mix. And that's it. Now if you wanted to add cheese in, or add some other stuff, this will be the time to do it, like your salt, your pepper, your cheese, whatever you like. For this recipe, I'm just keeping it standard, as this is what I like to do. I just like to have toast with butter, and then put this on top, and it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. And now that it's cooked, you've got to get it off. If you leave it in the pan, it's going to keep cooking. And that's how it's done. Like I said, if you like to season it, you can season it with salt, pepper. Some people like to add cheese into it and other things. I like my scrambled eggs, especially when they're done like this. I like them just on a piece of toast with some butter. So now it's time for the taste test. Alright, going in for the taste test. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Hashtag can't ignore the sniffy sniff. Siren, I see you in the comment section. Alright, here it is. It's nice. Oh, this just smells like beautifully scrambled eggs. If you wake up to this in the morning, you're a happy man. You need to show your wives and your girlfriends this video and get them to learn how to cook this. I promise you, it'll make your life very, very happy. Alright, let's go for the taste test. Oh. I wish you were here to taste this. I wish you were here to taste this. There's soft bits, there's hard bits, there's multiple textures going on. It's just beautiful. That's good. Paul, for your scrambled eggs, I give you a 5 out of 5. That's nice. Like I said to you, you got to try this at home. It's all in the technique. Most people over scramble their scrambled eggs. You just got to do it delicately, and when you do it delicately, they cook beautifully, especially in the pan when you just gently mix them around. Anyway, that's all for now. If you want more and more food reviews, cooking, adventures, and all the goodness that's on this channel, then you need to subscribe. You need to press like, share this on social media, and until next time, oh, yep, that's No.